Hello and welcome to the show. I'm cocking up through the mud and the blood. This is the final scenario in my short pint-sized campaign for Loos at your convenience. It's winner takes all as the British approach their final objective, taking the Colliery. But they need to be quick and decisive as the German reinforcements are mustering. The remains of the Colliery are in the top right-hand corner of the board as we look. This is where the Germans will be located in their final defensive position. The British will be entering from the bottom and left-hand side of the table. Miraculously, or perhaps it's just because of my models, the railway yard area has not been destroyed by bombardment. So for the final attack it's back to 3 platoon, 2 platoon being virtually destroyed. They're almost up to full strength, a couple of riflemen missing from the Lewis gun section, and for support they have the ever-present adjutant. It's the final objective, men. Clear the Hun from the colliery. The German 2nd platoon got a real hammering in the last scenario, and they're down to 3 sections after an amalgamation and reorganisation. Of note also, 2 of the junior leaders are wounded, but they do have a support of a medium machine gun and junior leader. Stop the Englanders! Reinforcements are coming! All the German jump-off points are in the top right-hand corner in the colliery area. This scenario is a flank attack, so the British have 2 jump-off points on the left-hand side of the table and 2 on the bottom side. The German force morale is on 8, perhaps a little bit lower than the British 9, because they're getting beaten back, but they are waiting for their reinforcements. Right, here we go. The British, oh look at that, straight away, end of turn, and double phase 1 and a 2. Okay, straight off on a 3, 1 and 2 added together, the bomber section will deploy here, just behind this shell crater. Next phase, 6 does nothing, 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so on a 3, the rifle grenade section will deploy here behind this shell crater. They'll go into Overwatch. I've got a bit of line of sight issues with this, but we'll see how they go. Platoon sergeant will deploy here on the 4 and get the bomber section to move over to the railway station. Got a big shell crater to go over, so they go, oh dear, only 4, well, I mean that, or perhaps slightly beyond. On the 3, the Lewis gun section is just going to deploy here in these ruins and the shell crater. And the platoon commander will join them. Right, Germans, 1 chain of command. 3 1s and a 3. On the 1, machine gun will deploy in this shell crater, and they will immediately open fire on the Lewis gun section. Right, so it's 10 dice hitting on a 4, 5, 6. I think that's jammed. It's hard cover, 5 shock, 6 kills, so 1 shock, 1 kill. Is kill on the junior leader? No. Right, on the 2, the LMG section will deploy here. They will also open fire on the Lewis gun section. So the LMG first, being on a 5, 6. That's 2 hits, but a jam. Rifles, nothing. Effect, no effect. And on a 3, I think I'm just going to pop this rifle section in here. They've got some couple of bombers. The trouble is with this lot, they've got a wounded leader. But I don't think they can go into Overwatch because he's only got 1 command initiative. Alright, British phase, 1 chain of command. 3 1s and a 3. As ever, I forgot the overwatch for the rifle grenade launcher section. So these guys here in the previous phase will fire at the machine gun. 5s and 6s with 8 dice, that is 4 hits. And they're in soft cover, so 1 kill. 1 kill, 1 shot. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. Okay, back to the proper phase. And on a 2, the Lewis gun section will activate, and they will also engage the machine gun. Hitting on 5, 6. 3 hits, but a jam for the gun. And rifles, 2 hits. So the effect is 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So it's 2 shock, 1 kill. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. So 3 shock now with 3 operatives and 1 junior leader. The 1 and 3 added together, the platoon sergeant will get the bombers to move up as far as they can into this area here. Now we've got 2 dice because they're still in this area and they've got to cross the platform. So they go 9, which I think sensibly gets them up into that little bit of cover behind the platform there. The platoon sergeant will also move up with them. Okay, 6 does nothing, 2, 2, 3, 3. Right, clearly the most potent defence for the Germans is going to be the medium machine guns. So on the 2 2s added together, I'm going to deploy the lieutenant here, and he's going to tell the gun to fire. They are going to fire at the Lewis gun section. They need to unjam first. Yes. -1 dice because of the shock. Put on 4, 5, 6, that's 3 hits. And it is 5 shock, 6 kill, 1 shock. Not overly brilliant there. He is within command range of the LMG section there, so I guess he can shout and say, hey guys, get the rounds down. So he will tell them to fire at the Lewis gun section. So they need to unjam first. No. Yes. Hitting on 4, 5, 6, that is 1 hit. Rifles, 3 hits. So 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, that is 3 shock. So they're on 5 shock, and including the 2 leaders there, platoon commander and the corporal, they're also 5 bodies. So they're looking a bit dodgy at the moment. Now I've got 2 3s left for the Germans, and the big thing is I've got them all hemmed in the corner here. So do they just hold here and accept what's incoming, or do they try and push out a little bit? And I think the answer is, for this section here, they're going to move up to the house, the barn here. They're in the building here, so I can only go 2, go 7. So it's a risk. Especially as that leader is already wounded. And then what I think I'm going to do is deploy the other section behind them here on the other 3. And that's also a wounded junior leader. Okay, it's pretty tense at the moment. British phase, 1 chain of command, 6 does nothing. 1, 2, 4. Okay, platoon commander's just activated. He's taken off 2 points of shock, and he's going to get the Lewis gun section to fire. And from where the Lewis gun section, they've just seen that German section break out into the open ground there. They will get a bit of light cover because of that big shell crater in the middle, but that's their target. Right, I've got to unjam first. Nope. Pathetic. And 3 rifles, 1 hit. They're in the open though. No, they're not. They're soft cover. As I said, 1 shock. After all of that, it was pretty hopeless. They might be slowed down a bit. 1 and 2 added together, then the rifle grenades will fire at the machine gun. 5 6 to hit. Ooh, look at that. 4 6s. Now I've had a comment that I shouldn't be rolling the same dice as I've just rolled for the hit for effect because of randomness. However, oh, look at that. It is 2 shock, 1 kill. Is it on the junior leader? No, it's not. So we've got a crew member dying there. So they are going to be pinned. The best asset for the German defence is in trouble. All right, Germans. Ooh, end of turn. Double phase, 2 and a 3. Right, I think on the 2, this section here is going to move up to the barn. He's only got 1 command initiative, so he can't take any shock off. So he's going to hoover up another point of shock, and they go 5. Less 1 is 4. That's not good. On the 3, the LMG section will open fire on the Lewis gun. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rifles. LMG first. That is 2 hits but a jam. Rifles. That is 2 hits. It's 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 kill. Is that on a leader? No. Next phase for the Germans. 1 chain of command. 1 1 3 4. Right, on the 4, the senior leader. He's going to get sucked into this, I know, but he's moving forward to the gun, which he does. He's going to take off 2 points of shock. So on 3 shock there. This is their best bit of kit. Cannot afford to go down. So they're not pinned now, just they can open fire with full effect, and they will open fire on the Lewis gun. 4 5 6 to hit. Three hits only. 4 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 shock. Not brilliant. Right, on a 2, these guys are going to move up here and try to get into the building. So they're going to go 2 dice 6. They go 5. Less 1 is 4. So I think realistically, all they're doing is huddling this side of the building. In the open from the Lewis gun. And I think on the 3, the LMG section will open fire at the Lewis gun. Needs to unjam first. Nope. 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 Yes. So a little burst there. No hits. Oh dear. Rifles. There's 3 hits from the rifles. And it's 4 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 kill. Is that on a leader? No. Alright, British phase. End of turn and a double phase 1 3. Right, platoon sergeant will activate. First of all, he'll get himself in a bit of cover. Well, he's in cover already. He's going to tell this lot to move up to this side of the building. You go 8. Got to get over that platform, so that's fine. They do that. Platoon sergeant will also move up and go and join them. All right, 2 chain of command, 6 does nothing, 1 2. Right, on the 1 and 2 added together, this section is going to activate. Now these guys are actually
just within 4 inches, but because there's a big building in between both of them, I'm going to say you can't have a close combat. So the British are just going to chuck their bombs over. It's 6 dice because these guys are in the open. Hitting on a 4, 5, 6, that is 3 hits. And they are hitting in the open, of course. They are in the open, and that's a disastrous 1 shock. End of British phase. Wasted. 6 does nothing, 5, chain of command. 1, 2, 2. Right, the Germans also have 2 bombers here, so it looks like there's going to be some bombs going over from the Germans. That is 2 hits. And damage is 1 kill. Is the kill on a leader? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, junior. Junior leader, what happened to him? He is knocked out. That's about how things happen. 5. Minus 1 point. The British are on 8. Okay, on the 1, the gun will fire at the Loos gun. Hitting on a 4, 5, 6. That is a cracking hit there. And effect is 1 kill and 1 shock. Is the kill on a leader? No. They have 5 shock and they are now pinned. And just to heap more misery on the Brits, the LMG section here will also fire at the Lewis gun section. LMG, that is 2 hits. Rifles, that's another 3 hits. No effect. British phase, double phase, 2, 3, 4. Right, on the 4, platoon sergeant will activate and get the bombers to throw over here. Ah, disaster. Nothing. Ooh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. On a 2, the rifle section will deploy from this jump off point. And on a 3, the rifle grenades will fire at the MMG. 5s and 6s to hit, just 2 hits there. It's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, no effect. But it is a double phase for the British. 1 chain of command, nothing. 1, 2, 2. Although it's a bit of a waste, I'm going to have to get the sergeant to activate and bomb here. That's 3 hits. And the effect is 2 kill, 1 shock. Is the kill on the leader? Yes, it is. He's wounded already, so he is killed. Another one dies with him. Bad things happen. 1. Minus 1. The Germans are on 7 force morale. And the British cannot use the 1 now. Alright, German phase. 6 does nothing. 2, 2, 2, 3. Right. 2 bombs going over. 3 hits. There's 1 shot, 1 kill. Is the kill on the sergeant? No. Right, a luxury. The 2 2s added together, Lieutenant will activate. He'll take off 2 points of shock and get the gun to fire again at the Lewis gun section. They're nearly gone. Hitting on 4, 5, 6. That is a cracking hit. 5. What's the effect? 4, 5, shock, 6 kill. 2 kill. Could be curtains for them. Is the kill on a leader? Yes. 1, 2, 3, junior. It's the platoon commander. What's happened to him? He is wounded. Okay, first of all, for the platoon commander being wounded, 3. Now there's also 5 shock on the Lewis gun section, the junior leader, and 1 operative now because the other one's killed. So they're going to break. Off they go, and they're off the table. That's also bad things happen. 5. And the British are down to force morale of 5. So I think on a 3, I've just seen that this section here can actually fire between the buildings at the British section over there, which they're going to do. I'm going to get them all to fire. I'm just going to get the LMG, which has 2 hits. And I'm going to allow 3 rifles to fire, no hits. So the effect is they're in the open, so that's 1 shot, 1 kill. Kill on the junior leader. No. Right, the British have got a problem now. They've lost the Lewis gun section. They've run away. The platoon commander is on his own, and the attack may be stalling. Double phase, chain of command, 1 and 2. Right, add the 1 and 2 together. Rifle grenades will fire on the machine gun here. And they've got limited options with that roll, but it is a double phase. Okay, 5s and 6s required. 3 hits. Two kill. Fantastic. Now there's 2 leaders there. No, it's not there. So that's the gun wiped out because they already had 1 casualty. So that's gone. They take the shock with them. Fantastic result for the rifle grenades there. Losing a team 2. It's actually losing a support unit. That is -1 point, and the Germans are on 6. 3 2s and 2 4s. Not bad. Right, on the 4, the platoon sergeant will take off those 2 points of shock and get the bombers to throw over the building again, hitting on a 4, 5, 6. That is 3 hits. They're in the open. 3 kill. There's no junior leader there. 1, 2, 3. That was a hammering. So there's 3 guys left with 3 shock. Fantastic result. Right, platoon commander here is isolated. He's got to get himself over to the rifle grenades, I would suggest. He can only go 2 dice 6 because he's in that building, so he can hop into that shell crater. He'll get light cover from that. On to the rifle section. I think they're actually going to come over here now. They can run, take a point of shock. They go 15. Less 1, it's 14. Gets them nicely into cover behind that building and the platform, concrete platform. I think coming around here was exposed too much to those other German sections. And the rifle grenades will fire at these guys here. Need 5, 6 to hit. That's 4 hits. And actually, I've realised I messed up. It's reducing cover by 1. So this is 4, 5, shock 6 kill. The shell crater should have been in the open, but there we are. That's how it goes. But that's 1 shock, 1 kill. Who's the kill on? Nobody. That was a good pair of phases for the British. German phase. 6 does nothing, 5 chain of command, 2, 3, 4. Right, on the 4, the lieutenant is going to have to get himself over here. He goes 5. Okay, so lieutenant's just moved here. He's going to shout to the section, LMG section here to engage the rifle grenades, but unfortunately, line of sight issues, they can't see them. The rifle grenades can lob over that derelict area here, but these guys cannot shoot through it, so they haven't got a target. Right, on the 3 then, he's going to take off a point of shock. I don't think there's much else you can do. No targets available. Oh yes, there is. Hold on. Haha. The lieutenant, the platoon commander, is in sight, so I'm going to have a go at him. Forgot about him. There he is, lurking. LMG, 2 hits, but a jam. Rifles, 3 hits. Now, Platoon Commander doesn't take shock, so we're only looking for 6s here. There's 1 6, so he is wounded again. Bad things happen. 2, -1, and the British force morale is down at 4. And on the other 2, I can't really do anything with this section. I'm a bit loath to send them out any further. So I think they're just going to stay there. And again, they can't go on Overwatch because he's only got 1 command initiative. So they're just going to have to stay there. Right, so desperate times. British are going to pay their chain of command dice to get 2 extra dice. So they would be on 4 because of the force morale. They're back up to 6. Double phase, very useful. 1 3 3 4. Right, 1 and 3 added together. He's got to get in some sort of cover there. He goes 8. Which I think, if nothing else, gets him out of line of sight, if not hard cover. And he can't do anything else because he's got 2 wounds. Right, Platoon Sergeant then will again get the bombers to bomb. That is a crunching 5 hits. Ooh, are the British going to pull this out of the bag? That is 2 kill and 1 shock. Like I said, there's no junior leader there, so they're gone. He is going to be routing. 6 plus 6 is 12. So he's now here on his own, pinned. Bad things happen for a section breaking. 4. That's -2, and the Germans are on 4 now. And on a 3, the rifle grenades will again fire at these guys here. Looking for 5s and 6s, that is 4 hits. And this is 4-5 shock, 6 kill. That's another kill. Is it on the junior leader? It is. Ooh, now he's not wounded at the... Oh, he's killed! I was going to say he's not wounded, so he can afford to take a wound, but he's not. He's wounded. Yeah, so he's killed. Gone. Disaster. And bad things happen. There's a 6. That's -2, and the Germans are on 2. Right, follow on phase for the British. 5. Chain of command, 2 1s and a 4. Right, the best asset for the moment for the British is the rifle grenade section. They will fire, and they've just espied the lieutenant here out in the open. So you're going to have a little pot shot at him. 5s and 6s. That is 2 hits. It's only 6s count. 6, so that's a wound. He's been fragged in the open ground. Right, bad things happen. This is critical roll. It's a 5. That's not good. And that is -2 points, and the Germans are on 0. Well, that's it. The Germans have run away. That was nip and tuck. I really thought the British were going to struggle there. Well, they did struggle. But ultimately they were victors there. They were struggling a little bit now with this sort of assault group here. Got rid of 1 German section, but rifles were fanning around behind the station buildings there. Rifle grenades did a good job. And that's it. Germans gone. So overall, that's a campaign victory just for the British.
Well done, lads. Colliery secured. Victory by Christmas. Casualties. Senior leader wounded twice. Got to be a military cross for that. Junior leader wounded. 6 soldiers lost. It is the court martial for you, Herr Lieutenant. Casualties. Senior leader wounded. 1 junior leader killed. 13 soldiers killed. I thoroughly enjoyed that small pint-sized campaign, perhaps even a half pint-sized campaign. Some close fought scenarios, and the Germans made the Brits fight all the way. I'll definitely be doing some more of those in the future, so keep your eyes peeled. So that'll be it for the Great War for the moment. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, I'd be grateful for a sub. Hope to see you next time.